Everyone believes keeping predatory bugs secures a healthy garden. That protection guarantees absolute total collapse. If you want to continue this journey with me, subscribe here. What comes next is unlike anything you have seen. The Asian lady beetle was brought to North America in 1916 to eat aphids and save commercial pecan trees. Instead of just eating the aphids, they turned into aggressive invaders. They pushed native ladybugs toward the brink. Wiping out the competition was only step one in their hostile takeover. What they did next changed everything entirely. These imported beetles carried microscopic fungal spores that only killed native species. The infection spread silently. Your backyard is currently staging this exact silent war. You cannot see the dead bodies piling up in the dark dirt. The garden industry sells thousands of praying mantises every single spring. They promise these hunters bring balance. You buy the egg cases hoping to stop caterpillars from eating your prized tomatoes. You hatch them outside on your lawn. Those egg cases do not contain the native Carolina mantis. They hold the massive and hungry Chinese mantis instead. Chinese mantises grow up to 5 inches long. They are far too big to care about the tiny pests hiding on your leaves. They need massive amounts of protein to survive their rapid growth cycle. They stop hunting aphids and target big prey. Instead of protecting your garden, these giant killers start devouring bumblebees. They rip them apart alive daily. Bumblebees pollinate the exact tomatoes you wanted to protect. Without their visits, your vegetable yields drop fast. You bought and released an apex predator that dismantles the reproductive cycle of your whole backyard ecosystem now. But the mantis is just the most visible mercenary in this fake war. The real destruction happens deep in the soil. Gardeners spend millions buying microscopic nematode worms to spray on their lawns. They want to kill beetle larvae. These solutions are marketed as purely organic and safe pest control methods. People drench their flower beds blindly. Nematodes lack eyes or any sense of morality. They follow chemical trails of carbon dioxide from breathing insects. Any insect larva living under the dirt releases this exact carbon dioxide signature. The worms cannot tell them apart. When predatory worms find a host, they enter through its breathing pores. They release toxic bacteria into the stomach. The bacteria liquefies the host from the inside out in 48 hours. The worms drink the resulting insect soup. This sounds like a perfect weapon against destructive white grubs ruining your grass. But the collateral damage is huge. Lightning bugs spend 2 full years living underground as larvae before they fly. They are actual glowing beetles, not bugs. Beautiful fireflies breathe and emit carbon dioxide just like the invasive grubs do. They share the exact same dirt. Imported nematodes slaughter the firefly larvae without hesitation. You pay them to extinguish the summer fireflies. Firefly populations across America dropped by 50% in recent decades. We blame the rapid loss of wild habitats. Habitat loss is real, but the biological weapons we pour into our soils accelerate the silent extinction process. People fail to realize that predatory bugs are generalists, not specialists. They do not care about your garden goals. Take the green lacewing, sold as the aphid lion in catalogs. It is pitched as a voracious guardian of delicate plants. Lacewing larvae have hollow pincers used to inject digestive enzymes into prey. The venom easily melts soft tissues. Once the victim turns to liquid, the lacewing drinks them dry like a juice box. It takes the empty corpse and wears it. This camouflage hides them from birds and spiders. It allows them to hunt with absolute impunity across your garden. But lacewings do not just eat aphids. They quickly hunt and consume monarch butterfly eggs left on soft milkweed leaves. You plant milkweed to save endangered monarchs. Then you release a monster that eats their unborn generation completely. The ecosystem is a web of terrifying violence. When we attempt to control that violence with targeted strikes, we fail. In 1989, scientists released a parasitic wasp in the United States to fight the invasive gypsy moth. They believed this tiny wasp would surgically remove the gypsy moth threat. The insect had completely different plans. This fly does not sting its prey. It hovers over a caterpillar and injects live maggots directly into its soft body. Maggots eat the caterpillar alive from the inside. They avoid vital organs to keep the fresh host breathing for days. But the gypsy moth defense mechanism proved too strong. So the parasites switched focus to our iconic native silk moths. The Luna moth and the Cecropia moth possess no natural immunity against this European maggot. They became sitting ducks. Populations of our largest moths plummeted by 80% in the Northeast. The cure was far worse than the disease. This brings us back to the most deceptive predator of all, the one bug painted red and black, beloved by all children. We know the Asian lady beetle decimated native species with a fungus. Their true hidden weapon is their endless appetite. When they exhaust the aphids on your roses, they do not pack up and move on. They turn entirely into savage cannibals. These bugs hunt down the larvae of native ladybugs and devour them alive. They fully wipe out their genetic cousins. The problem is not that predators eat prey. The issue is dumping isolated puzzle pieces into a fragile, wild living web. When you buy a bug online and release it, it arrives without natural checks and balances. It arrives as a violent god. In its native home, the Chinese mantis is hunted by Asian hornets and unique birds. Those crucial threats do not exist. You assume nature balances itself. Nature only balances what evolved together over millions of incredibly bloody years. Introducing a foreign apex predator is the biological equivalent of dropping a bomb on a knife fight. Everything dies. Companies selling garden saviors know this. They know mantises eat bees and ladybugs easily destroy all native insects. They rely on your misunderstanding of ecology. They monetize your deep desire to be a truly organic, friendly gardener. A single commercial greenhouse in California breeds 2 billion bugs every year. They are shipped in totally dark boxes. This production creates genetic bottlenecks. The predators you buy are inbred and stripped of all normal wild behaviors. We treat living bugs like chemical pesticides. We pour them from cups and expect them to perform all tasks flawlessly. Biological control is never precise. It is an avalanche of unintended consequences tearing through the whole hidden web. Your garden is not failing because you have too many pests. It fails because you outsource violence to unstable killers. By artificially flooding your yard with these hired killers, you ensure the native balance can never rebuild itself. The true answer to garden survival requires stepping back and letting the actual native ecosystem do the brutal work. Instead of buying a box of Chinese mantises, you must attract the parasitic braconid wasp native to your local area. These native wasps are microscopic snipers. They evolved with the exact hornworms that destroy your tomatoes every year. If you stop releasing broad-spectrum killers like the Asian lady beetle, these native snipers will quickly return home. When a braconid wasp finds a tomato hornworm, it lays eggs inside the living caterpillar. The larvae consume it slowly. They eat non-vital tissues first, keeping the giant worm alive as long as possible. Then they erupt through green skin. The caterpillar becomes a paralyzed zombie covered in tiny white silk cocoons. It dies slowly, guarding its executioners. This is biological perfection. It targets only the pest, spares the pollinators, and leaves the dirt uncontaminated. Plant native yarrow to feed adult wasps. You must build an environment that securely sustains the wild local assassins. The ecosystem demands patience. If you panic and buy generic ladybugs at the first sign of aphids, you reset the clock. You murder native predators before they multiply. You hand the garden keys directly over to imported, ravenous killers. Every time you try to violently shortcut nature with a credit card and a shipping box, you create a massive wasteland. The insects you buy are not your helpers. They are biological mercenaries fighting without loyalty to your fresh crop. When you stop buying them, the massacre ends. Only then can the balanced darkness of the native food web heal the dirt. We arrive at the truth about your backyard. You thought you protected it by releasing legions of friendly bug guardians. You introduced unregulated apex predators. They exterminated native bugs, keeping dangerous garden pests tightly in check. The helpful insects you protect destroy your ecosystem because they are mindless mercenaries fighting on the wrong side. If you made it this far, you know more than most will. Subscribe. The next dark story goes far deeper into the earth. Helpful bugs destroy your yard because they are imported mercenaries slaughtering native checks and balances constantly.